Walt. I'm here with another stock talk video. All right, now this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion and how I approach my financial situation. All right, now as you can see here, the stock market has been very volatile. It was been pretty bad all month. And as you can see today, I took a loss of $5,683. All right. I mean, I think this might have been the biggest loss in one day that I can ever recall. Now, to me, one of the things that I am very, very good at is looking at the bigger picture. Red doesn't scare me, right? Because for one, I think that it's very important to understand why the market is red and why you see red. And for me, right now, it's war, inflation, unemployment, as well as the Fed's not cutting interest rates. All right, all of those things I understand is what will call for Wall Street. Wall Street meaning more so institutional investors to retreat from stocks, at least momentarily, and then go into things that are a little bit more safe, um, CDs or bonds or any other type of fixed um, returns. All right. But for me, what I like to do in these times is just, look at his opportunities, right? When I look at a lot of these dividend paying stocks, most are dividend aristocrat or dividend kings, and I see red, I see opportunity to buy these stocks, more shares of them at a cheaper price, and to grow the dividend. Because the number one thing is the income for me, the income that's being generated, because that's what you live on. Another thing, when I look at the total gains and losses, as long as my portfolio as a whole is still in the green, it's 64,000 currently of gains. So that's another thing that I'm always going to lean back on. And then above all, the dividend, right? My dividends are still getting paid, it's still growing annually, $11,307.63. That's over $940 a month. And to me, when the wealth is built in the red, when things are cheaper. And because I'm big on income and generating income, the cheaper these great quality stocks are, the more shares I can buy, the more money I'll make. All right. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments.